Joe Rogan discuss psychedelic experiences. Let's get into it.
For a guy, there's part of me that wishes, because I liked mushrooms, but only like once or twice a year because it's so fucking fun, and you get, like you said, you get all that stuff going.
Yeah.
But
I did them last week.
How was it? Did you laugh a lot? Because all I did was laugh.
Post Malone and I did a podcast. We did mushrooms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had a good old time.
But how long were you tripping?
Well, the podcast was 4 hours long, and we were drinking too, so it was like just madness. It was all just like mushrooms. I could feel the mushrooms, and I was getting high too. He wasn't smoking pot, but then we were drinking Bud Lights, and it was a lot of chaos.
This is like exactly what my 80s were like. but I think about people go and do ayahuasca and do those. That really appeals to me.
That's different in that, you could call it a drug, but it's DMT, which is what ayahuasca brings up.
Right.
It's it's the active ingredient. You're still you. You're not drunk. That's what's weird about it. Well, I don't know what it is, but if you wanted to get real woo-woo, you would call it some sort of a chemical gateway into another dimension or to another realm that you can't access without it. It doesn't seem like a drug.
But how is it not any different than I got stoned and I saw crazy shit?
Well, first of all, it's endogenous, right? So your brain actually has this chemical inside of it. It's one of the more interesting things about this drug is that your body knows how to process it so well. Like if you do coke, right? Like I'm sure you're coked up for a long time, right? Your body's all fucked up for a long time. Dimethyltryptamine only lasts like 15 minutes.
What?
Yeah, your body recognizes what it is, so it brings you back to baseline very, very quickly.
So if you do this, it's a 15-minute experience?
Yeah, the ayahuasca takes longer because ayahuasca is an orally active version of it. So what ayahuasca is the roots of one plant and the leaves of the other. So you have DMT in one plant, and in the other plant you have something called an MAO inhibitor. MAO is monoamine oxidase, and that's produced by your gut to break down dimethyltryptamine and a bunch of other chemicals. But it breaks down dimethyltryptamine because dimethyltryptamine is in a bunch of different plants. So you could trip just eating phalaris grass if you didn't have monoamine oxidase in your gut. So when you eat this if you ate the grass, nothing would happen because your body would break it down. But if you had an MAO inhibitor, then you would trip balls.
Well, and then the other thing that people talk about with is like, I vomited for 5 hours.
Yeah, that's the problem with ayahuasca. You're going to blow your asshole out. You're going to diarrhea, throw up. It's disgusting stuff. I don't
want to do that.
It's also because you're getting the plant, you're getting all the stuff that's, not the active ingredient from these roots and these leaves too. And then also your body's freaking out.
What have you ever had any awakening or vision or?
I've had a lot of visions on dimethyltryptamine. Yeah.
Anything that once you were done tripping, that didn't seem like the ramblings of a madman, or was there stuff that you were like, oh wow, I had a revelation?
It's hard to say. They all seem impossible to describe to anybody else, other than people that have experienced it. But what it does make you realize is that how. The thing that I always felt when I came back is like, how is this possible that you could go to a place like this where you could see something that's way more vivid and way more powerful than regular life? Like whatever it is, it's not like it's dull and confusing and you feel drugged and you feel less. You feel more. You see more. It's more vibrant. It's more powerful. And whatever is over there seems to know you. It seems to understand. It seems to be your.
I can't never do that stuff, bro. Cause boy, ain't no way, boy. The last thing you want to do is do that shit and fuck up your life or like trip out and do something crazy. Like
communicating with something that's far more intelligent than you, far more advanced, and not hindered by all of the things that we're hindered by, like our egos and our nonsense and our insecurities and our civilization and culture. It's like it's some sort of other kind of consciousness, and it's they joke about things. They make fun of you. Like one time I did it, and all these jesters, like this, like a geometric pattern of gestures, like a fractal, like infinite gestures, were giving me the finger like this. Fuck you. you?" Like mocking me. And the message that I got was that I was taking myself too seriously. Like maybe even like while like my intentions going into the trip, I was taking myself too seriously.
Wow.
And I remember relaxing on, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "That's right." Like they're nodding their head. Like, yes. Like it was a message. Like, "Hey, stupid. You know, you take yourself too seriously. Fuck you."
Fuck you. I like
and it
fuck
was
you.
gestures, like with a hat and everything.
So in your life now,
Yeah.
like let's say you are stressing out about something that's very seriously, you do the fractal gestures. Do you remember them? And go, "Oh yeah, I had this."
Very, very.
But you know what I mean?
barely.
Like it. You bring something back that you can practically use in your this dimension, this time.
Humility. There's a humility that comes from real psychedelic experiences that you just because you know that they are possible, it makes you second guess the significance of regular existence. Because it seems like whatever that might be where you go when you die.
Okay. I was waiting for the.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the moment. I was waiting for the moment. So
I don't
here,
know if that's what it is.
Damn, I thought it was gonna be a little longer. They look like they were about to get into where they think they go when they die, which a lot of people say some weird stuff, or some people say what they believe and think and things of that nature. You know, everybody is different. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Join us on the road to 3,500 subscribers. We're getting really close to that goal point, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm gone.